looks like we're looking at the sky here. Okay. Well, hello everybody. Well, we are just, we've been having a lot of discussion over the DD server going down and the effects that are still occurring. I love how when I watch stuff on YouTube, it's like hours or days later, and these YouTubers are trying to just really make the money on views and subs by putting out really late news and then not knowing what they're talking about. That's really bad. I mean, really? It makes me sad when all these people that will vlog for YouTube for like DD don't even know what they're talking about or don't even work for DD. And they're misleading all the newbies. That's really sad. You know, I found that when I first started, I was trying to watch every video I could so that I could figure it out before they sent me my kit and all that. And man, I got so much bad information, it was beyond belief. But anyway, to discuss the DD server when it went out the other night, for those of you that don't understand how that went, I've done a few vlogs about it. Yes, it did affect the entire system. And I mean, I'm talking all over the United States and Canada. And a lot of it is because we're opening in a lot of cities. And last month and this month in Knoxville, Tennessee just opened. And that was really a crash and burn for some of the other delivery services up there. These people that have been working their butts off for Grubhub and stuff, all of a sudden had no orders because DD opened up. And usually when DD will open up, the first day will be $1 delivery, the next day will be free. They do some serious promo stuff, plus they do mail outs, thousands of mail outs prior to an opening. So it hurt a lot of those other drivers, unfortunately, because DD made a bang in Knoxville. They got like almost all the to-go orders for that area on opening night. So, you know, it's greatly affecting the server. The problem, I hear a lot of people call DD trash and stuff like that, and that's probably a lot from people that don't work for them anymore, okay? A lot of negativity for stuff you don't work for anymore. For whatever reason, they're gone. It doesn't take much. Boy, you get one good complaint from a restaurant because you didn't come in with your hot bag or your mouth or something, or your nasty car or some drama in their parking lot. They just report you to DD. A lot of them have direct connect, you know, like the signature stores, like the Chick-fil-A and Red Lobster and you know, a lot of these signature stores, the Cheesecake Factory, they have a direct connect, and it comes through their computer, and they push that button to say that food is ready, and then they can comment on the driver, but do not send this driver again, or they were nasty to my staff, or they didn't bring a hot bag, and you just get fired. You go in and clock into your app, and you can't get in. You'll try, and the best thing to do is send, if you can get in, send a support ticket. You can go in through the food app, the food ordering app, and send a support ticket through there if you can, and getting your own DD app for the driver. And they'll get the message and they'll reply usually within 12 hours or less. I mean, it could be longer. It depends on what's going on with DD. But they're real busy right now because we've got so many cities opening right now every day. And they're scheduled real close together. So, you know, the server was bound to fail because the business is growing faster than the server. And the systems analysts are working day and night to fix it. So even when we are sleeping, there are some cities that run 24 hours on the DD app. So those poor souls that worked all night sitting in the cold or whatever, and it's still not working right. I feel so bad for them. But, I mean, at least they didn't shut us down, like, for a week or several days. It's just they're having trouble getting it to run right. And they've got a lot of new updates. They've got lots of new updates on the Dasher app. They've got lots of new updates on the food app. They're changing rates, which I'm pretty happy with. I want to see what it really comes out to be because I'm not sure if it's entirely changed around. But honestly, I would like to see Didi charge more for a delivery. I mean, we charge less than a pizza man does, and then that way, if they charge more for a delivery, then they can slow down massive ordering, and make us more of a higher grade delivery service. And then Didi makes their money, and we make a little bit better money. And then hopefully they will stop all that tip pooling amongst all the drivers, so that we can just get our own tips. And then that hidden offer deal, the guaranteed, half the time that doesn't work. Now, I don't know if that's because of the server or it's just not working. Because those guaranteed offers depend on if you're early to pick up and you're early to your drop off, then you get a reward, and it's like an unknown reward. I'm not really into pulling a slot machine delivering food. It would be better, instead of hiding it from me, and put it up there for the real price, because and then whoever gets it wins, which is a nice reward for a brand new driver, a newbie. I mean, that's pretty cool if you can clock an order that's a little bit higher than normal, and it just boosts your confidence. And then for the pro drivers, that have been around a while or have extremely high ratings, I think it's great. It just goes, wow, man, what a cool reward. I think it should be just thrown up there, and whoever gets it first. I don't like all that hiding of prices and stuff. I think it's lame, because I've done guaranteed orders and didn't even know what they were to begin with. And sometimes I got a bonus and didn't know why, like $10, and then sometimes I got nothing. And I mean, as long as the order's not sent too late. I love those orders when they come and they go, pickups in 2 minutes, and you're like all the way across town. It's like, really? And then they keep changing the app so you can't see things like the customer's address, or you can't see who's ordering. You can't see the name of the restaurant. The dumbest one is, and I don't know where it comes from, if it's from the restaurant signing up to be a signature restaurant, or if it's the people putting the restaurant onto the app, because I put a lot of restaurants on the app for free, because I know the people, I like the business, I'd like to deliver from there, and I want to help them with their business. And before they have to pay Didi to be a signature restaurant. I mean, paying to be a signature restaurant is really the way to fly, bottom line. But I know people that don't understand our system and all that, and so I push to get them up on the food ordering app, so that they can see how much they really like it and how much money it does make them. But you get these orders where there's no address for the restaurant. And even if it's a well-known name like Chick-fil-A or something like that, you don't get the address. And so what it's doing is it's only setting mileage from the customer's house to the particular restaurant. So you kind of hope you go to the right one. And then stuff where there's no real address for the customer. They just put a name of a business or a hotel, and there's no address. And that's a mess, because we're not getting our mileage. And in the last 2 days, there's been a huge problem with mileage and the prices of the orders, because the server's so screwballed up. They're not doing that on purpose. It's just that they're trying to keep the server up and keep people working while they're working on it, and it's just not done very good, Because, like yesterday, all over the states, you've got drivers that are not getting the normal amount of orders. And, like, I worked Florida yesterday, and it says, there are so many orders, you need to stay on shift. You know? And there weren't any. It's the server screwed up. It's not working quite right. And you know it because you can feel it and you can see it. I drove through 9 different cities yesterday, and it was doing the same thing, nothing. I've got very few orders, and the pay was really bad. The total pay and some of the delivery pays. And of course, none of the guaranteed orders worked at all. None. And I mean, I had delivery times where I was half hour early to deliver to the customer, not counting the restaurant. Okay. I am really quick. I don't play. I get that stuff done. I don't race around like Pizza Man. I'm not out to kill myself. I just, when I get the order, I'm rolling, you know. And here's a girl over here putting her makeup on at the light here. She must be running late for work. I've done that. I used to curl my hair driving and stuff when I used to teach at the dance studio in Long Beach.
How is that possible? To curl your hair?
Dude, I was doing it. I had a butane curling iron, and I would be on my way to Long Beach, and you know the traffic's so bad on the 405 and all that I would be curling my hair while I'm in the car and driving along with that sucker in my hair, and be putting all my face on and stuff so I could be ready to work when I got there, because that was like a big dream, was to teach dancing and also do shows like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Anyway, so Doordash has been malfunctioning pretty bad. I don't know how long it's going to really take till they kind of get it really flying right again, because there were still open schedules, so that means there wasn't too many drivers. I went and talked to restaurants, especially ones that get huge amounts of orders with us since we opened in this particular area, and they were like, we had no orders. And I'm like, there's no way, because these are places that get, you know, like 30 orders a day from us, nothing less. And they got nothing. I was parked at the front door of a place, and what was so strange, and I have super high ratings, and I'm a so-called premier dasher. I do catering and stuff. And there was a dasher picking up food at the restaurant I was at. I'm like, what the hell? After I had got there, and I was like, no way. And I'm glad the dasher made the money. I was just bummed that I really believe that the server's not working, because I can't imagine. Usually anywhere I go, because I work for Doordash all over the states. I also have my own businesses, but I work for them all over the states. It's great for traveling. And they just treat me like gold when I'm rolling in any town. Even if it's the first time I ever rolled there, they just ship me those orders, and I get all the good stuff, because they know I don't play. You know, I rock and roll. So, and they know I'm proper. I do my text messaging with a customer. Yeah, I do my text messaging with a customer because, man, I don't feel like going up and down the stairs. They told me I didn't have to anyway. I don't feel like chasing all around places, and I don't feel like arguing with cheap hotels to go up and deliver, because they don't like to let you in the door. And I'll do it in the high dollar ones, though, because that's always a really good tip. But of course I have to go to the desk, get permission. All that stuff takes time, and it really kills your order time for your ratings. But they treat me really well when I go grand open cities and stuff. So I'm going to tell you that I know the server's still screwed up, and they're working on it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I had no doubt in my mind that the next day might be very interesting, and of course it was. None of us across the states were doing too hot. I've had several people comment on my YouTube about, what is going on. I only got like 4 orders today, when normally I've done 30 by now. And it's true. It's because the server is just not quite right. It's not fixed right. And plus, they're making changes. They're changing stuff at the same time, which I kind of wish they'd do just one thing. Get the thing flying, then do the changes. But they're doing all of that kind of at once. And the company's it's growing faster than what it's capable of doing. And they're trying to keep up. So, I was glad to see that they finally put 3 hotspots in the Fort Walton 80-mile radius. I requested all that area in Panama back in November to get that opened, and just as short of calling them stupid because they didn't have it open. I felt there was a lot of money. It would be wonderful for the tourism and for the locals. And I was right. That sucker boomed the first day we opened. I was here for the grand opening. What is this girl doing, dude? It's amazing they give driver's license to people that just don't have a clue. It's like, no, it's not the bumper car thing at the fair, okay? This is real serious. But yeah, so I don't know, man. Just keep your fingers crossed and hope for a lot. And I hope today is a better day. Rolling that Doordash. Please have patience. And like I had a guy that said, well, if you multi-upped, why would I want to multi? I have other businesses. I do this as a side gig, and it's fun most of the time. I love making people happy and making them smile. But I don't really care to multi-app. And plus, the area I'm working this week doesn't really have room for that. There is Uber Eats in certain sections. There is no Grubhub or any of that other stuff. Pretty much DoorDash is it. And that's one reason why I wanted DoorDash to open here. I thought it was ideal. And it has been. It's been wonderful. It's given people jobs. Getting people off the streets. Helped, families, single moms, single parents, low-income families. It's helped people so much. And I'm so glad, because all I do is recruit. And then, get out there and roll some food, and try to help these drivers. So, I mean, if you see me out and about, or I'm in your area, smile and wave. Say, hi, Big Red, how you doing? Because I'm going to turn around and say, how you doing? Anyway, I hope you have a terrific day. I hope that it gets a little bit better today, but it was very spooky working yesterday. I'd never seen a Saturday like that in my life, except for in Biloxi, Mississippi, when we grand opened over there. Was that a joke? Oh my gosh, you could work day and night, not get an order or get one when we first opened in Biloxi, but I think it's because Biloxi just was not prepared, or they didn't do enough prep in advance. Because Fort Walton area was sure prepared. No doubt. Destin was ready yesterday express, so. And Panama's loving it. And I'm so happy we got so many people to work. God, it's great. And it gets better every day. Fort Walton area is looking good. It's very nice. Pensacola is slam full of drivers, but they pretty much always have orders. And sometimes it's hard to get in because they got so many drivers. But I can still go to Pensacola tomorrow and make bank. No problem. I can do it in Mobile too. I just can't stand working Mobile. I do not like that run at all. There's bad streets, potholes, way too much traffic. If I wanted to work New York, I'd be over there. And plus, I'm a beach baby. Yes, beach bum, surfer chick, yeah, all that cool stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Best wishes on DoorDash and anybody else that's in the food delivery business, whether you're on Grubhub, Postmates, Caviar, Waiter, all that cool stuff. I wish you the best today. May the money tree crash into your hand. And I hope I helped a little bit and ease the pain. Yeah. Let's all have a terrific, happy, positive day with some really great customers, with some really cool tips, and lots of orders. That's what we're shooting for today and every day. Love to you, enjoy, and thanks for being a part of that Dasher family. And welcome to my other family of delivery drivers that are not DD drivers. Let's have a really great day. Let's get out there like the army and tear it up. Let's go get that money because it's all about those Benjamins. So throw me a cool thumbs up if you had fun or you laughed during this vlog, because I aim to please. And subscribe if you want more information on food delivery and things. It's better for you to subscribe because I have a ton of vlogs for food delivery that will probably help you a lot to make more money, especially if you don't know what it is. It was confusing for me at first. I went, well, it should be simple, but it really isn't. There's a lot more to it. There are things about food delivery